Marlene, you ready?
Yes.
How are you?
I'm
Oh,
good.
what's your favorite meal of all
What's
time?
your favorite meal?
Egg rolls? Is that
egg
a meal?
rolls.
That's a meal.
That's all you're gonna eat is just, that's all on one plate? That's more of an
Yes.
appetizer.
On Christmas, my father-in-law brought 36 of them. I ate 24 in one day. That is correct.
That's impressive.
There are these egg rolls from in East San Jose. 24.
What was the filling?
What's inside?
Stuff.
Meat,
veggies?
vegetables, veggie
Meat, they're
only?
meat and veggie.
Okay.
I didn't let that stop me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
That might be a record for me even.
I think so.
I think that might be a record for a lot of people.
Yeah, yeah. All right, here is your first question. How do I take care of these during the winter? What are these called?
Okay, so we have lantana, and then there's some pansies, right? So the pansies, that is actually a cool season flower, so that's gonna bloom and go through the winter, no problem, full
Oh,
sun.
okay.
Lantana, the purple one looks like it's the trailing one, which could handle the cold, but I will say, certain lantanas, if you're in a cold spot, will die back. Leave them because then they could resprout from the base in spring. But if you're in a really cold area, bring any potted lantanas close up. There's the smaller ones versus the trailing ones that are more cold sensitive. But they're not going to look so great in the wintertime, but the pansies will do fine.
Okay, so pansies are the purple ones.
Yes,
And
the one on the right, yes.
The one on the right, and then lantanas are these two.
The other two.
Got it. Okay, thank you. And this one is, how do I transplant this ficus? It's very old.
Yeah, so just like the ponytail palm, really ficus don't need to be transplanted until they are busting out of the pot. They prefer to be pot bound, but this is pretty small pot for this size plant. So I would say now is a good time. And same thing, just try to get the pot off of it and tease the roots just a little bit. For ficus, I would really err on the side of not disturbing the roots anymore. Even if they're circling, don't let that freak you out. Slightly larger pot, don't go too big, and whatever soil you're using, this plant looks great. So go ahead and keep that same type of soil and then water it in and try not to move it. Remember, ficus are notorious for dropping their leaves, so it may drop its leaves even if you transplant it. Don't move it, don't water it anymore. It's just going through a thing. It's going through its own menopause.
It is menopause, World Menopause Month, so. And you said you had an old tree, so okay, there you go. All right, what are these called? Next question, what are these called? And can I cut off the top and will it keep growing?
Okay, so there's two different types of succulents. The one on the bottom is commonly called Mother of Millions. It's a kalanchoe. It drops little plantlets and it keeps growing. So when that gets too tall, you could cut it at the base. The really tall one is a senecio. And yes, you could cut it anywhere along the stem and it will side sprout. You can't do propagals from those are the leaves that are coming off the sides. Those, as far as I know, a lot of different succulents will grow from leaves, but in my memory, they do not. So just cut it down. Whatever piece you take off, you could cut it into sections and put it in pumice and it'll start growing for you.
Excellent. Okay, people can follow you by?
On Instagram and Facebook, Marlene the Plant Lady.
Okay, and you have the new podcast
New
out.
podcast, 3 new ones coming out shortly, Flower Power Garden Hour.
Well, look at you. Wow.
I know. Pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Busy.
I'm like, wow.
I've been very bad with getting episodes out, yes.
But now you have to make up.
3.
Okay,
Lots,
there you go.
lots to listen
Yes,
to.
it's 3 different people I interviewed for the same topic. They won this competition from Be Water Smart, and so they transformed their lawns into gardens.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Marlene. She'll be here all morning long. Tips in the jar. All right, there you go.